宝に剣輝く勇気確かに閉じ込めて奇跡キリストは自分だけ
This is my fourth entry to the Rider Fest review, and presenting to you is S.I.C. Kamen Rider Leangle from the series Kamen Rider Blade. He is the fourth and the last to appear, the 8th rider in the series. And as I said in the Chalice review before, once again he is not a board rider, but he shares a lot of elements with the board rider. In the series, he is created by undead. His gear is actually created by the peak of undead, trying to create a weapon of his own to go against the riders. To do that, he tricked one of the board riders into helping him, and throughout the time he learned the technology and created the open up buckle instead of the turn up buckle. And in order for it to work, he deliberately let Ace of Club Undead, the Spider Undead, to actually go on rampage, and make him use his chance to pick a successor. And the unfortunate young man of the time was picked by the undead, and from henceforth was cursed by it to actually use his power. It was only until almost the last part of the story where he finally managed to overcome the power of Ace of Club with the help of the Category King from the club suit, the Tarantula Undead, to actually fully awaken his form. Okay, enough of my rambling. So this is SIC Leangle. Let's talk about diecast content first. He has the least amount of diecast compared to of all of the 4 original riders. His buckle is diecast, but there is no diecast leg guard or arm guard. The knee guard is still diecast, and after that the only diecast part is the tip of the Leangle rouser, which is the tip 3 point, which also opens up into the club sign. Once again, he's really highly detailed, and you can see a more resemblance to Garen than Blade. In particularly the heavy shoulder guard, which again got a clear part in here, a frosty clear red, purpley red of a free circle. Once again, the free circle of the club, and a spider-like eye, which it doesn't want to focus on. There we go, it's focusing. Once again, very nice head sculpt and really detailed as well. He doesn't actually come with a card holder like Blade or Garen. Instead, he has a removable piece here, which acts as the card holder. Of course, it's way too thin. It doesn't really look like the actual card holder. But then again, in the story, we hardly ever seen him taking cards out, because by the time it actually gone to the point that people start to ignore the scene of taking a card and swiping a card into the browser. People start to expect the power to appear instantly, which is a shame. Actually, it means that we didn't see some of the action that Leangle would have possessed. To me, Leangle is a bit boring compared to the others, and not to mention in here, even on the SIC figure, he doesn't have that much specialty, that much special things to mention, other than him being really highly detailed. And in some way, he's actually more durable, because you don't actually have armor swapping, you don't actually have diecast pieces falling off. It ends up being really well sculpted and really strong joints overall. Yeah, by the way, if you want to know, that is where the card is being swiped on the Leangle browser. And by the way, if you're wondering why is it a rod, because it's the Ace of Club. He is the Ace of Club, and club come from the rod tarot card, and I will imagine the name itself of club also makes sense already. So enough already. Let's go to some close-up photo. You can see very beautiful for head sculpt again. A more squarish head, but the spider motif is all over. That's deliberately, they deliberately put the silver for the 3 points instead of keeping it the same bronze gold as a chest to actually make it really stand out. You can see the sign of club in the middle of the browser of the buckle. Although it lost the die cast on the arm, they replaced it with a lot more detail with straps and belt buckles. And just a shoulder arm guard, very nice shoulder guard. So that's about it. So now I have covered the basic 4 rider in the Blade series. So after that, we're going to start talk about the upgrade form, as well as some of the special character that got a mention into the SIC world.